Okay, so part 1 of transcription, translation and translocation is finished. But before this part 1, we have also discussed some important points of DNA. So before starting with this point, just go through them once. What is DNA जरा देख लेना, and what is transcription, translation, translocation. Go through it also. And doubts, again doubts होगा तो लिख के रखना. I will solve it later on. Now let us go to the next part, that is evolution and its evidences. Now again this part, from this part onward the chapter becomes very simple. Okay, so let us start now. Okay, so before starting with evolution, let us see how life started on Earth. So about 3.5 billion years ago there was no life on Earth. कुछ नहीं था. Okay, Earth was only made up of simple elements like oxygen, hydrogen, carbon, phosphorus and all these simple elements. So then it is assumed that these simple elements started combining and simple type of organic and inorganic compounds were formed. जैसे कि जरा हाइड्रोजन ऑक्सीजन कंबाइन हो गया एंड वाटर बना दिया. कार्बन ऑक्सीजन कंबाइन होके कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड बना दिया. So that is what they say कि the simple elements must have combined and formed organic and inorganic compounds. Then this organic and inorganic compounds, जैसे कि there are water and carbon dioxide, again they started combining with each other and compounds like proteins and nucleic acids were formed. तो कुछ proteins बने, कुछ nucleic acids बने और उसके बाद इन nucleic acid और protein से they say that simple type of cells, primitive type of cells were formed. So the flow is somewhat like this. First of all, simple elements they combine and form organic and inorganic elements, and organic and inorganic combine and form proteins and nucleic acids. Again, from these proteins and nucleic acid, simple type of cells were formed, and that is where they say the life must have been originated from the earth. In the earlier slide, we have discussed how life started on earth. In this slide, we will discuss how life evolved on earth. उसके बाद क्या हुआ? लाइफ तो बन गई ना, सेल तो बन गया, उसके बाद क्या हुआ तो लेट देखते हैं. चलो, तो व्हाट दे से कि जो न्यूक्लिक एसिड्स वगैरह बने थे, फ्रॉम देम अकॉर्डिंग टू दिस थियरी फर्स्ट मटेरियल प्रोटोप्लाज्म हैज बीन फॉर्म्ड इन द ओशन. जिसे डिस्कस किया था ना कि दिस न्यूक्लिक एसिड्स वगैरह बने थे एंड दिस ये जो कहाँ पर बना, सबसे पहले ये बना तेरे ओशन के अंदर. देन वो जो है प्रोटोप्लाज्म या फिर न्यूक्लिक एसिड्स they got converted into cells. In due course of time, unicellular organisms were formed. Single cells बनना शुरू हो गया. Then as time passed, this single cell organisms got converted into multicellular organisms. तो single cell से बने multicellular organisms. And then कुछ then as per this then this multicellular organisms जो तुम्हारे थे, they underwent lot of changes. उनमें थोड़ा change हुए. तो कुछ जगह plants बन गए, कुछ जगह animals बन गए. And then plants, animals से आगे जाके some became mammals, some became reptiles. So that is how this whole animals that you see today have been originated from the one organism that was formed inside the ocean. So let me again discuss. Let flow देखो कैसा है. तो जो हमने डिस्कस किया था, देखो simple elements से बने organic inorganic compounds, organic inorganic compounds से बना nucleic acid, protoplasm ये बना. then this got converted into unicellular single cell बने then single cell से बने multicellular organisms and then these multicellular organisms converted into plants, animals and whatever you see today. So this is the theory, most accepted theory of evolution. Okay, now there are two definitions of evolution. उसमें से दोनों, there are two have been written on your board, कोई भी एक कर लेना. For me personally the second one is the best. I'll discuss the second one. What is evolution? Evolution is the gradual change occurring in living organism over long duration. So जो gradual change आता है किसी भी organism में एक बहुत लंबे time में, that is called as evolution in simple words. And again you can read this also. So I'll just give you a minute break. Go through all the two definitions. सो इवोल्यूशन एज यू डिस्कस, इवोल्यूशन में क्या होता है, तो तुमने देखा होगा जो भी एनिमल्स प्लांट्स आए, सो दे ऑल कम फ्रॉम अ कॉमन ओरिजिन. Okay, in classes maybe I like to call it सबका मालिक एक, which means कि all these plants and animals have come from a single parent. And ये चीज़ को प्रूव करने के लिए we have got 4 evidences. इसके प्रूफ है हमारे पास. Okay, out of these 4 evidences, let us discuss the first one. First one is morphological evidence. Morphology is the way a person appearance animal या plant का appearance. So तुम्हारे सामने कुछ फोटो है animals के and plants पे, तो just look at their appearances. Look at this appearance, look at this appearance, and look at this appearance. So you can clearly see that all of their appearances is same. The structure of eyes, the structure of ears, the structure of nose, everything is same. So if they look similar, so there are chances that they may have come from some similar organism. So this is the first proof of your evolution, which means all these animals have come from a single origin. Second, look at the structure of this plant. Look at the structure of leaves, leaf venations. These are called as venations. These lines on leaf, those are called as venations. Look at the structure of leaf. Look at the leaf venations. Look at the leaf petioles. मतलब जो branch और leaf के बीच का part है उसे petiole कहते हैं. सबके petiole देखना सेम ही होते हैं. So अगर plants में भी इतना similarities है, इसका मतलब क्या होगा? parent में कोई ना कोई एक ही होगा ना. So this is the first proof, morphological evidence. दिखने में सब कुछ सेम होता है, एनिमल लो या प्लांट लो, इसलिए इट इज कंसीडर्ड दैट उनका ओरिजिन भी कोई ना कोई एक ही होगा. फर्स्ट, morphological evidence. Go through these points, pause the video and go through these points. Okay? Okay, after morphological evidence, let us look at the second evidence, second proof. And this second proof is your anatomical evidence. Anatomy means body design. Remember, morphology is the appearance of the body, how things look, how animals and plants look. Anatomy is the design of the body. So it's next. Now look at this designs of 4 animals. This is the human arm, cat's leg, a patagium of bat, the wing of bat in simple words, and this flipper of a whale. Okay, the fin of a whale, fin जो उसका होता है whale का. So look at all the designs of these creatures. So there is a lot of similarity in the bones, the joints, the tendons, the ligaments. जो हमको bones को join कराते हैं ना, इन joints में there is a lot of similarity. अगर whale के और हमारे arm में इतना similarity है, which means that us and the whale must have come from a common origin. So again, this is a proof that all these animals and plants that you see on earth have come from some common origin. Evolve वो होके वो अलग हो चुके हैं, आए तो सब एक में से ही है. So this is what is your anatomical evidences. Again, pause the slide and go through this one. The third proof of evolution, the third evidence of evolution is the paleontological evidence. Again, evolution, as you know, all the animals and plants have come from a common origin. So इसका third evidence ये है कि as you start digging the earth, okay, as you look deep into the earth, what you will find on the top layer of the soil, you will find remains, dead bodies, bones, burials of these animals, mammals and birds. As you dig much more deep, you will find remains of some snakes, reptiles, and some, you can say, creatures from the Jurassic era. And then as you dig much more deeper, you will find some amphibians. Amphibians like, remains of some frogs and some prehistoric amphibians. Animals that can live on earth as well as water. You dig much more deeper and you will find remains of this. Now these are not your normal fishes, these are prehistoric fishes, which were very huge. So these are the prehistoric fishes. The fishes from the Mesozoic era, मतलब Jurassic के पहले वाला era, Mesozoic era, वहाँ की fishes सबको मिलेंगे. And as you dig much more deeper, you will find invertebrates. The animals that do not have a vertebral column, in short word, a spinal cord like structure. So this, what is the meaning of this? See, I have given this example maybe in your classroom also, that if I tell you to submit your homework, the person who submits the homework first will have his book at the bottom, and the person who submits the homework last will have the book on the top. So which means that the person who has submitted the book first is at the bottom. So again, if you look at this, if these animals are at the bottom, it means that these animals must have appeared first on earth and these animals must have appeared last on earth. तो इसका मतलब क्या हुआ कि ये जो भी तुमको अर्थ पे मिलते हैं ये सारे आए कहाँ से? तो ये सारे एनिमल्स इनमें से आए हुए हैं. ओके, So this is the paleontological evidence. Maybe rabbit, maybe bird, maybe dog, maybe human. All these animals that are living there must have come from the invertebrate animals. So this is the paleontological evidence that proves evolution. The fourth evidence of evolution, the fourth evidence is the embryological evidence. So these are, you can say, these are newborn children, or you can say these are the embryos of various animals. This one is the embryo of a fish, a salamander, a tortoise, a cow and a pig. So these are the embryos of all these various animals. But if you look at the earlier stage of development, when these embryos were just formed, the initial stage, you can clearly see all the embryos are same. So if all the embryos are, if there is a similarity in our embryos, which means that all these animals must have some common ancestry. मतलब ये सब लोग एनिमल्स जो है ना, इनका एंसेस्टर कोई ना कोई एक ही होगा. So कि ये हमारा फोर्थ प्रूफ है इवोल्यूशन का, कि एट इनिशियल स्टेज ऑफ डेवलपमेंट सारे एनिमल्स का जो एम्ब्रायो होता है वो सेम होता है. So this is the fourth evidence of evolution, and hence this is how we can prove that evolution is an actual factor. इसको प्रूव करने के लिए again there are four evidences: morphological based on appearances, anatomical based on body design, paleontological based on fossils and remains of animals, and fourth embryological based on embryos of various animals. So all these 4 points, all these 4 evidences prove that evolution of animals that we see on earth nowadays must have occurred from some common animal or common ancestor.